go live now. Now we're live again.
Live.
Hola, we're live.
We're still live. Hey, welcome to our new show from Under the Seed Desk.
Whoa.
I'm Marijuana Man, and this is Kush Queen.
Hola,
In
hola.
between, as always, and
Finally again.
we have a new host on the show this week, Al the Alto from Vienna. Vienna.
Well, you know, I hear all this stuff. Back from choir camp over here. I think that it's
No, I've heard all of this, like, you know, oh, you're finally, I've been here the whole fucking time. It's just like people ignore me sometimes. You know, it's like,
He's just been.
guys, I got something to say. They're all like,
Nah.
yeah.
He's just.
I think I heard the phone. Was that the phone?
Yeah, I gotta
No,
go.
it's just Al.
No, he's just having a quiet time.
No respect.
So yeah, we've got a new office to share with everybody. Been here for a week and a bit, selling seeds with Rebecca from Vancouver Seed Bank here at the BCMP headquarters. We're on the second floor now at the top of the stairs.
That's right.
Yes.
Top of the stairs.
Top of the stairs is all we need. From you,
Oh.
come up, one flight.
My microphone was off.
And
Out
we're
of
here
practice.
every day now from 10 until 10. So come
10 to
on
10.
down. Check us out online too at vancouverseedbank.ca.
And I have to apologize to you guys.
Oh, thanks, Al. We'd appreciate that.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
it turns out the reason you couldn't hear me the last 6 weeks is my mic was
your
off.
mic was off.
Yeah, sorry guys.
You know, we never thought of checking that. We just
I'm
moved,
sorry.
We just moved the camera so you couldn't see him and couldn't figure out why we couldn't hear him. So, yeah, the
No, it's been crazy. I've been on the run from CCHQ. All kinds of fucked up shit's happened in the last little bit.
Oh my God.
yeah, we told them all
What an
about
interesting time.
You told him everything?
that. Yeah, all the trouble in Prague.
The chat is up to date with your
Did
life.
you tell him about the missing statues?
They already knew somehow.
It's crazy. Social media.
Here's something
You'd be
interesting.
surprised how fast things get
And
around.
you can't steal a 30-foot tall Gothic golden statue
Without everybody knowing
and
about
post it all over social media without people finding out.
we have a technical thing going on today that I can't see who's in the chat.
What?
I know, it's sad.
Green Supreme is in the chat.
Green Supreme. We don't have a mic on Jerry either yet.
Hey,
We're-
hey, hey.
Today we're playing it by ear a little bit. A little bit. The monkeys
a little
have
ear.
been gone for weeks.
Well,
Did they
I-
stop
we-
sending videos?
I did a lot of drugs with the monkeys in Prague.
You found them.
Was pretty
They
sure
found
that-
me.
Yes. Well, they
Yeah.
ran out of here Halloween night
Wow.
screaming.
They ran out of drugs. They ran out of drugs sometime around November 9th.
Well,
That's all I know.
So-
They were going to get more
Yeah.
of everything, they said.
we didn't have a
So, who
chance
knows?
to get them to write a show this week. And it's all been pretty fresh for us.
What's going on, Jared?
Apparently it's a little choppy for them out there right now.
Choppy chops.
So it could be that David's volume isn't as good as what we had going
Yeah. Look at all those
Hey,
little
hey, hey.
Daberinos.
Ooh. Ah.
Some little teeny dab rigs.
Jeremy came by with dab rigs. We've got a sublimator on the table and, I don't know, a bunch of jars.
Some jars.
Another friend threw this bud at me. Well, that was that Kush OG cross. That
Kush
we
to
will
sour diesel cross.
Smoke the shit out of right now.
It's a sour kush.
I like that.
Or is
Well
it an
put, well put.
OGeezel?
Oh, jeezel.
Oh, Jeezel.
Diesel, I like that.
Yeah, so didn't get to do a show last week. We were in the midst of refurbishing the office. It looked a lot better than this. We wrecked it down pretty good last week. But no, Vancouver made the drapes and hung those. We got a new floor put in, a little bit of paint. You know, another bud just flew in. Whoa!
What's that one?
Wow.
Ty-ganny.
Ty-ganny. This
I
is
like just saying that.
That
Ty-ganny.
Holy moly! A Thai Afghani cross.
Who's calling me?
I'm willing to abandon this OG Kush cross.
Oh, this Ty-ganny is beautiful.
Lovely, yeah.
It's
We
got the
have a
T3 in it.
Third cam here.
You can smell the T3 in there. The T3 has a slight tea tree smell,
I'm going to take a dab.
does.
and I smell it in here.
You guys aren't in a hot box.
We are, and the door's open. We're gonna hotbox it.
Yes. That's our-
Ty-ganny.
We have an open door hot box policy.
It's an
here.
open door policy. Yeah.
It needs to be open or you won't be able to breathe.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been fun being back behind the seed desk. It's been some 9 years.
Oh,
Has
yeah,
it been
it must
9
feel
years?
so good,
Something like
man.
that. Holy fuck! I can barely say that about anything. Well, it's been 9 years. Huh. But yeah, it feels like yesterday, and even more so when Marc comes around, and it seems like the old days for sure.
Well, I'll tell you, when I came back, it was like totally old school in this room.
Yeah.
You were sitting here, Lincoln was sitting there, there was somebody else that was old school sitting there, and then Bob High came in, and it was like,
Yeah.
fucking decade am I in?
Yeah. Really.
This is good.
That's another big plus too, is that a lot of old friends have been stopping by now.
Yeah, it's
since
amazing.
we're coming out of the closet, if you will.
You know, this shit's so hard to freaking...
You need a hand there, Fish Queen?
Chris Queen needs
No, you trouble with the dabs, Your Highness.
Give me a second.
It's starting to get upset over
Oh,
here.
no, just put it down.
It's like wrapping all...
Just dab
Here
it
you
We
go,
like
also have
Jer.
this problem with dabs. where it
Chair
just
is,
gets all wrapped and
manning
just
the
on
helm over
everything
here
and gets stuck to
electronically.
fingers and,
It's tricky. It's tricky for us to even know we're on air because you can't see us.
Are we really on
Are we on
air?
air? I thought we
guys
were all just
tricked me.
hanging out.
Just all squished behind the desk
Oh.
for the day. This is how we sit here all day, just like this, with microphones and stuff.
Perfect. That's a huge dab.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So, did we see who was in the chat besides Green Supreme?
Prairie
Say
Smoker.
hi to Green Supreme for me.
Green Supreme, Jody says hello.
Yeah.
Say it really loud.
I miss you.
There you go.
Supreme.
Jody misses you.
Jam and Fan 3.
Jam band fan.
Yeah.
Really?
Gotta join.
3.
And Clam Toes is there.
Nice.
What's going on?
Booth is there.
Holy smokes. There's a bunch of...
Weezer's there.
Oh, nice.
I got my hash pipe. No, I don't. I just got the hash.
I haven't seen Weezer's name in there for a while.
What do people think of the new
I've
set?
never seen Weezer.
The thought?
It looks cool.
Doesn't it, though?
Said
I don't
what?
get to look at it at all. I look at it. It's all behind me.
Someone wants to finish that.
Yeah. It's all behind me now.
Every second of it.
What's that? This is some tea that I made. And I
always
put
think he's drinking.
I put a drop of cardamom oil. I put 2 drops of tangerine oil, some peppermint oil. It's really fucking good. Anybody care to?
Yes. Thank you.
Intriguing, right?
Al's could
That's so funny. That was the craziest thing.
Yeah, that's a good word. to
They
say-
wake up the body,
to say
man.
over and over again.
If your body's tired, it's like.
Holy fuck, Al, that is awesome.
Oh yeah, really.
Going to business selling like a line of these drinks.
I might one day.
You should.
You had me at tangerine.
The most delicious drinks.
Love the
Hey, hand it
tangerine.
over. I want to try.
So, what else is going on? Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
Say it again one more
I
time.
forgot about the LSD I put in there.
Oh right.
What's in it again?
Acid.
We have Seeds from all over the place,
Tangerine
and more
oils.
coming in. We'll be stocking all of the Dutch varieties here again quite soon. We've got a whole bunch of stuff from the old days and breeders like Jordan of the Islands and Mighty Mite Seed Company.
Wowzers.
The House of the Great Gardener's on board too. So, yeah, all the popular strains. You want cheese? Get critical about it. Come on.
Get critical about it.
Okay, not
Wanna
much
get
of
critical, critical.
cheese times critical.
Yes.
Put me in a big ass pot. Critical,
But
critical.
other things have happened since we all talked last, and you know what they are. The look on your face, I love it.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
What?
Well, marijuana was legalized at your house.
Yeah, always. Wait, what?
If you
When?
live in
I feel
Alaska,
really stoned. Oh.
if you live in Guam,
Guam, they legalized
Guam,
it?
they
Really,
legalized
eh?
it. Sure.
I'm going to Guam.
Only medical.
I'm going to Guam.
I see.
Where else? Oregon?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? And
Yeah, and DC,
Washington,
that's right.
D.C. Both Oregon and Washington allow you to grow yourself. Alaska, I believe so as well.
Well, they've been allowing people to grow since birth,
Yeah, pretty much.
all the way through puberty.
Yeah. So
we miss 420?
that's a good thing.
I feel like we're about to miss it or something. Or we
Happy
did,
420.
or-
Oh, it's 422.
Oh, see, stoners are always late though. Do-do-do.
Yeah, it is 422 out there.
See,
We got killer weed today. I gotta
Kush senses
say.
were tingling. Knew something was up.
My Kush senses.
Johnny bites off the little bud can.
Here's one here. I don't know how much you can see.
Wow, that's a great bud cam angle too.
That is
Maybe a
Taigani. Here, let me.
Some Tigan.
But it's getting close.
Oh, it's out of. The bud itself is out of focus.
Yeah,
It
when you
is
look at it
so
in real life, it's
strong,
not focused. It's that. Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, you can't even.
easy.
Even
Yeah,
me.
I think there's some haze in there.
Yeah, it's very.
There's got to be
hazy.
some haze in there.
Now, here's the thing that I read yesterday that everybody should be aware of.
Well, now we are.
They went since we're hotboxing the room. Secondhand marijuana smoke is just as dangerous as passive cigarette smoke. Scientists
Okay.
warn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really. This is what they came out with yesterday from Matthew Springer. He's an associate professor, not even a real professor.
He just associates
Yeah,
with
he just
professors.
hangs around
He
with
sells them
professors.
weed.
He's the associate professor of medicine at the University of California, for fuck's sake. And he's saying that secondhand marijuana smoke could damage the heart and blood vessels.
Could.
Of course it could.
And you know how important those are
It's got carbon in it.
to life. Blood vessel function in lab rats drops 70% after 30 minutes of exposure. Tommy, let's test your blood vessel functions. How long have you been here?
Been here forever.
Uh-oh.
Now here's
It's
the
working.
I don't know if that proves it or disproves it.
here's what the study author Matt Springer said. Most people know secondhand cigarette smoke is bad for you, but many don't realize that secondhand marijuana smoke may also be harmful. Marijuana and tobacco smoke are chemically and physically alike, aside from their active ingredients. That's what he said.
Wow.
Aside from the parts that are so different. Like, really? So, it makes me wonder, though, like, if marijuana smoke is supposed to be good for you, and it has been shown to be pretty good for people for thousands of years that have always smoked it, nobody's coming forth with lung cancer, throat cancer, fucking red eye cancer. Nothing, right? Not from marijuana
Red
in
eye
all these
cancer.
years. So I would have to conclude that the health properties of marijuana are not fucking complicated by smoking it. Smoking it must be good for you. So how the fuck could secondhand smoke be bad for you? What happens inside my lungs before I exhale the smoke to make it bad for everybody else? Like, really? Like, where are these doctors coming from, coming up with this shit? How is it possible that I could know different than they do? And he's an associate professor. I should be a fucking associate something.
Do you know any professors?
No.
You might.
Me. I might. Professor Alchemist.
Yeah, there we go.
Now we don't have enough room. We need more chairs. Let's get chairs. Laps. Make my laps available. There you go. Marijuana and tobacco smoke are chemically and physically alike, except for the differences, he said.
What's that?
They're the same, except
Well, they
for
both
the
contain
differences.
carbon.
Yeah, other than
So,
that.
so chemically they would be alike. Physically they're both smoke.
They're both grown
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've said it
Yeah, but he
before.
said it like a retard.
I've said it
Let's
before
just
on
be
this
honest.
show. I think cigarettes have given smoking a bad name, right? We write off smoking as being bad because of cigarettes, and until marijuana, we really had nothing else to compare it to because nobody smokes anything else.
But by that statement, technically gasoline containing water and water are chemically and physically alike except for their...
Oh, they're different.
Differences.
Yeah.
They're both bad for you because gasoline, if you drink that, you'll die.
And water can kill you too.
I know.
Yeah.
Killed me twice.
There's lots of ways water can kill you.
You're a cat. 9 lives over here.
Blood vessel function in lab rats dropped 70%. Dude. Hey, you smoke a little weed, you fucking relax. That's all the lab rats were doing was relaxing. Blood vessel function.
Well, like, and how much smoke were they exposed to? Like those little tiny little rats. Like
Yeah.
seriously, like how thick was the smoke in that box? Like I really want to know that.
Yeah, how hot was their box?
You're pretty fucked up.
Well, a lot less than in this room, actually, as
No.
it turns out. No, they're totally insane. Here's another insane thing. Like we need more. Marijuana poisoning incidents in Washington state have spiked.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
Could you find a more horrible word than spike?
Maybe they should get their weed from somewhere else.
Marijuana exposure incidents. Or pot
I've been
poisonings
poisoned from exposure to marijuana.
have spiked in Washington state, especially among what group? Guess.
Teenagers.
Teenagers.
Fucking teenagers.
Those
I don't-
damn teenagers can't
I thought it was
handle
the
this
pets.
shit. In a
Well, the
trend,
children, though. It's always about the children.
this is a trend that
And the pets
experts
have
say.
children too.
Huh? Pets have kids too, yeah.
Little babies.
This is a trend experts say it appears to be linked to the state's largely unregulated medical marijuana industry. If you can follow this logic.
I thought they
somehow.
just regulated it. Isn't that what all that fuss in Washington was about? Was
Wait, I'm so
regulating
confused.
cannabis?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. Our thought is that the spike is potentially related to the number of unlicensed medical marijuana dispensaries that are opening up around the state. Because, why are they saying this? Because they want to get rid of the medical marijuana dispensaries in Washington state. This is why they're saying this. It's not that they want to get rid of them. They just don't want them separated from their regulated marijuana scheme that they have going on. They say, okay, everybody, you want a license, you get a license. You sell to fucking whoever. They're not differentiating between medicinal and recreational in Washington state. Party, party, party in Washington, eh? Don't be healthy. Just party.
Oh God.
Well, this is what I suspect. Now, here's marijuana exposures is what they're calling them. They're defined as any situation where an adult or child suffers an adverse reaction to the consumption of marijuana, such as increased heart rate, paranoia, or stomach illness. Increased heart rate you can get from running.
Yeah.
Your friends
My
scaring
stomach
You can
hurts
get
from
all
having
of those from
coffee,
running.
for fuck's sake.
Actually.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
paranoia.
No doubt, all of that from running.
I mean, sometimes people run because they're paranoid,
Yeah.
and then they vomit because they ran too
The
fast.
adrenaline's going too, right?
You know, or they had some bad McDonald's. And the
Pot
running stirred it up.
poisonings have spiked in Washington State. No. It's because, no, there's no reason for it. I can't think of a reason for it. Here's a fun thing, though. Let's go to a fun thing.
That was kind of a fun thing.
Official Bob Marley marijuana is coming.
I heard
Wow.
this.
The Marley family has joined with Privateer Holdings. There's an interesting name.
Yeah, those are the guys that own shares in Tilray.
A private equity firm focused. They are focused.
That's the one that has the DEA, the ex-DEA guy in them.
They're focused on marijuana products to
Yeah.
develop Marley Natural brand of weed. Marley Natural will offer heirloom Jamaican cannabis strains, the very same pot Bob himself is said to have enjoyed.
Yeah.
Very pot.
The company will also sell creams, lotions, Marley branded accessories like
Very
t-shirts,
fucking
hats, every
sad.
fucking thing you can
Yeah, that-
imagine, a belt.
It's just another. I mean, this is the second move in exploiting the Jamaicans and their country and their, you know, their history of cannabis.
Yeah.
And I think eventually the Jamaicans are just going to do what they always do when they don't agree with something. They rise up. So
Yeah. Oh no, this. I don't know.
Here,
Once
Freddie.
again, people have stepped forward to declare that they're going to brand. Well, they're not going to brand all marijuana. This is just a brand of marijuana that's going to come down the pike.
makes me
So-
sad.
Every dead person should have a marijuana.
It's
Got
a brand
Tupac
that's
marijuana, Elvis marijuana.
Grandpa Lose, Grandpa Jeremowicz. Those are my two grandfathers.
I thought dead people were like off limits and sacred.
Yeah.
Like, you
Since
No,
when did that
no.
stop?
It's different. It's different when your name is like, you know.
Paul
When they're
Newman.
Bob
Yeah.
Marley.
boo, shame,
Elvis.
Huh?
shame.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it'll be. It's just natural that the Marley family will get into selling weed. Well, that's kind of fucking cool.
They did great
I
with it.
guess kind of
Yeah.
cool, but if Bob was alive, I'm not too sure. That
They're
he'd
like,
be
let's
slinging
be
weed.
honest. They're not physically going to be into selling weed. They're licensing a name
Yeah.
so that
Oh,
they
yeah.
can collect a percentage on every gram sold. And at the end of the day, they're going to lie about the
Some
amount of
dough.
grams sold so they can give them less of a percentage. And they're still going to be happy that they sold their name. You
Yeah.
know? The whole thing is just nauseating. It really
Yes,
is.
fairly corporate.
Yeah.
So let's smoke some Taigani.
Taigani.
Thai.
That one looks pretty.
That
the
one
We put
is the
several
warlock.
jars of
Nice.
marijuana.
It's kind of sativa, isn't it?
Anybody who'd like
Yeah,
to
I don't
step
know.
forward for a dab,
Thank you.
A dabberino.
little dab will do ya.
I would like to sit forward for a dab.
There you go.
Here, I'll show you something
Yes.
quick.
Ah.
See, if you try to go slow,
Ah.
things can happen, right?
Things happen.
You gotta snap it off.
Snap and pull.
That's good.
Pull and snap.
Marijuana.
I learn something new every day.
Me from every angle.
I love my life.
Well,
That's a big one.
it is a big
I'm
one.
just gonna have to do it.
Want to go to another stupid story?
Okay. The very first two words just makes me realize how stupid this is probably going to be.
Here's what the headline said: How marijuana got so strong, and what it means for
Already
legalization.
Right?
That's already stupid.
Potent pot.
Here's what it.
It's like we've cracked seeds from the 70s, and it's some of the strongest weed that I have. Like,
Okay, well, here's what a Health Canada
fucking
spokesperson told whoever wrote this shit. The THC content in marijuana has increased from an average of about 3% in the 80s to an average of 12% in 2012. It was on a Thursday in 2012, I think it reached 12%.
I remember it clearly.
But the writer goes on to say, now growers are engineering strains of pot that are far more potent, which are grown under optimal lighting conditions. Some growers produce pot that has up to 24% THC.
Sure it does.
Now here's what he says. People have done a lot of work on hydroponics and artificial lighting systems. People have changed where they purchase their material from, whether it is something that is locally bred and therefore optimized for growing conditions in Canada versus internationally bred, which might be less domesticated.
That is so stupid because they're talking about growing indoors. So it doesn't matter where the fuck you are. Wow,
This is how they've got.
I'm at a loss for insults
Yeah.
for how stupid
I wish I had
the
written down
journalist
the guy's
is.
name.
Wow.
That said, that wrote this, but
That's crazy.
no,
I should write him an insult.
they went on to say,
That would be good.
and the reason too that it's so damn potent is because those growers choose very specific harvesting procedures, so they pick these unpollinated buds rather than the leaves and the stems.
Yeah, but like soda growers in Africa, soda growers in Lebanon,
Yeah.
soda growers in the Ukraine and
That's what
Slovenia
everyone
and
does.
the Czech Republic and all over the fucking
Sensimilla
world.
grown marijuana's been around since the 70s. If you want to talk unpollinated buds, dude, get fucking with it.
Even longer, really.
So here's another, this is just such a weird article. Here's another person that's involved, John Anderson, who's a former corrections officer and a pro-legalization advocate. Says prohibition is the primary factor that has driven growers to produce more and more potent strains of pot. He says, I think that the trend that we are seeing is something that most economists would recognize, the ability to package a product with a greater concentration of what the consumer demands. And it's driving producers of marijuana to develop strains that are higher in THC.
They're sitting
What
there.
the fuck is
All these all these growers are sitting there in their labs,
Retarded.
and they've got their test tubes, and they're like, "I think we've got one that's higher in THC. Let it out."
If
Let
I'm-
it out quick.
There's no marijuana that
Hurry.
hasn't been sold, John. It's not that people have trouble selling marijuana. They never have. It didn't matter how horrible
I know some people
it
that had
was.
trouble selling weed. They
But
always
in the
had
long
shitty
run-
weed and they smoked too much.
No, but yeah. But in the long run, right? Like when you go to when you went to your dealer, or he came to you and he had this crap, and you said, "Oh man, that's crap." He said, "Yeah, that's all there was."
Okay, I guess.
And when he went and got it from his guy, he said, "Man, that's crap." He said, "Yeah, but that's all the guy had." And we all bought it, and we all smoked it, and we all.
And then
fucking
when he
right?
went to his guy, he said, "What's your cheapest stuff?" I'm just gonna tell all my guys that all they had was crap.
Yeah, so I'll say yeah. Yeah. So there's no incentive for anyone in the history of fucking growing marijuana here in the modern world to make it more potent, to sell to me. There's just no this that doesn't make any sense whatsoever that you would go work harder at it. Like they charge the same amount of money all these years.
Yeah.
It doesn't change. Come
Yeah,
on.
nobody charges according to their
No.
their test results of
No.
how much THC.
It's not. No economist would recognize any of it, John. Like, they wouldn't, because a former corrections officer certainly didn't. He has no clue.
John Anderson.
He goes on to say that prohibition is driving underground pot producers to increase their profits by reducing the size of the product they are transporting.
What?
But in other words, by concentrating the amount of THC in their plant.
Is he talking about like making extracts? Like
That's what I
What
thought
he's
too.
talking about
what is this guy getting
in
at?
general.
No, he's saying it's
Because it's more potent, they have to transport less, so that
Well,
they
yeah,
can make
there's
more.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm cutting my load.
They
I'm
never-
cutting my load in half, but I'm gonna charge 3 times as much.
They didn't
it's
mention
more potent.
concentrates in the article anyway.
No. But yet it seems with the last statement.
But
It seems rather confused.
it's so confused. So, I'm suggesting that people who don't know anything about marijuana shut the fuck up.
Really,
Really.
Amen.
I don't care.
I second that.
Yep.
Third that.
Like, if you want to be pro-legalization, wonderful. Wait until you get a chance to vote, and until then, just be quiet.
just shut up.
Because you don't understand it, or call us here. Right? Call us, and we'll tell you about marijuana and teach you stuff that you need
This is
to
what I'm
know.
saying. They always ask the retards about everything, and then we get these stupid articles. It's like, are you fucking serious?
There was a guy walked in the office the other day, suit and tie, all whipped up to get involved with the licensed producer program, and how would I do that? And we totally changed his world, and he is no longer going to do it. And he's now just getting into the cannabis culture.
Yay.
Yeah, it was really funny. He came and talked to me, and then he said he went and talked to Marc, and he said no. He said, I'm fucking doing a 180 on this, and he's out of Winnipeg. He wants to go back to Winnipeg and open a vapor lounge.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Mitch is his name.
Cool.
Not his real name, of course. And he wasn't 6 foot tall and blonde. Not that guy.
Not that Mitch. There's the other one.
So, yeah, some pretty stupid people out there talking about marijuana and what we should do about it. Like, fuck off. Here's what really should be done, is they should say, okay, marijuana is legal. That's all they need to do. And we'll work it out.
Period.
Like, have you not recognized that we've got it worked out? That we've been fucking buying and selling and growing marijuana for all these years. Like, how do you think this has happened? Why don't you just go, okay, let's make that happen. People want to do that, let's do it. And what do we need to do in the meantime to facilitate that?
Well, it's like all
Licenses,
of the
for
knowledge
fuck's
that's being
sakes?
embraced, all of the, like, the marketing, everything comes from the black market.
Yeah.
So it's obvious we've had it figured. You know what I mean? Like, these people just have no idea.
No. They've just completely pretended
They've
that
adopted
it never existed.
the pricing system. They've adopted the weight system. They've adopted the whole thing. Strains, names, put it in a
Methods of growing,
package,
everything.
and here you go. Yeah, even the exactly the black market methods is
Still the same way.
it's fucked, man.
The LPs in Canada, licensed producers, are growing marijuana the same way as fucking the HA does in all these residential houses across the land. Exactly the same way.
Yep.
What a bunch of knuckleheads. And calling themselves it medicinal. That's why Washington State's probably abandoning the idea, because you don't really need it anyway. In the medicinal marijuana field, in my lifetime, and I've been here since it started, have done nothing. They haven't improved marijuana. They haven't done anything. They've just facilitated.
In most cases, actually, what I've seen is strains that once had a good name getting mass-produced, corners getting cut, and shitty product being put out in the name of medical marijuana.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen happen. You know?
They have not made any advancement in marijuana itself, right? They've just kind of stood behind the idea that...
Oh, no, I think a high CBD cheese came out. Or maybe it was a high CBD critical. I don't know. It was something like that.
I like a high cheddar cheese myself.
Those have been our medical advancements.
Yeah. So my point here is completely gone out of my mind. But
Sorry, man.
no, it wasn't your fault. It was your fault with this Thai fanny.
Yeah, did we smoke any of that yet?
Honey.
Did we smoke any of that yet?
I think that's it.
I think that's what we're smoking.
Oh, well, it
no,
might
that's
have
This is a Seedman's Haze.
Is that it?
roll.
No,
No.
No, we've
That's a
lost
grapefruit.
track of our marijuana. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to,
we gotta. Yeah, can we get another Thai Gani, bud?
we'll have to go off. We should go offline and regroup. Come back.
Oh my god. Do we
No,
really
that word
need
is-
to?
Regroup.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, that's not
No,
necessary.
I think our
I
joints
think
have
the
gone out of.
THC levels in this cannabis is very high.
It's very, very high. I'm actually very high
It's
from
very
the THC
potent
levels.
pot.
In the,
My blood vessels ache.
That's awesome.
What else? What else happened? There's a guy with fucking butane
got
and a
some-
torch.
Big old
Nice.
doobie in his
Two
mouth.
torches and two.
rigs in the lounge now.
Nice.
Nice.
Got a lighter?
Offshore rigs.
let's smoke some Sasquatch.
Can I smell the Sasquatch?
No. It's accidental haze crossed to Burmese.
Ooh,
No, that's a Seedman's Haze.
that's very interesting smell.
So these knuckleheads actually, this John Anderson, former corrections officer and pro-legalization advocate, can't get rid of the corrections officer part of his career.
John Anderson. Yep.
I think they should close the prisons and start growing weed in them. Corrections officers could actually guard the weed. It's all fenced. Yeah, it's fucking perfect. Yep. There's the clone room in cell C18.
Oh my God, yes.
You can't get to them though, can you? Hey, clone
Cell
doors opening.
block.
THC block.
Yes. Cell block. Yeah, cell block CBD.
Someday, because most of the prisons are filled with people for marijuana anyway. And once this all
Sad.
hits the fan, they're going to have to let them go. So, you cops and former corrections officers, don't worry about your jobs. We'll fucking work it out for you. And you'll be much
Wow, thank you.
happier, and you won't have to be like John Anderson.
Fucking John
Convoluted
Anderson.
and confused.
Yeah.
Confused, boy.
Now, because they say that the prohibition is driving producers to increase the potency, some recreational dispensaries in Colorado offer recreational pot with THC levels as high as 19%, John says. And again, he says it's all about economics. He says these are fairly new developments in history, and as more states legalize it, could be that there is a demand for lower potency marijuana for all kinds of reasons. I've talked to several people who use cannabis medically, and they'll tell you that there are strains that really don't make you high.
Well, what he's not taken into consideration, just like using pharmaceuticals, recreational or medical, if you have a reason to use something medical, your body uptakes that stuff in a different way, and it doesn't really allow you the chance to get high. Like if you're in severe pain and you smoke weed, you might not get high because your body might consume all of that to get rid of your pain. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're not getting
Like
high.
seriously,
It just means
really?
You're not feeling
It works the
Yeah,
same
like-
with opiates. It works the same
Yeah.
with fucking every. Wow. John Anderson.
Yeah.
Mr.
There's
Anderson.
strains that don't make
Mr. Anderson.
you high. He says those strains, they give you a physical experience, but you can continue doing whatever you were doing, reading a book or engaged in work on a computer without any kind of interference in your
You could
thought
go swimming,
process.
you could walk, you could...
Chew gum, eat nuts. No, these fucking people, how do they, I don't even know how they get in published with
I
this
really...
shit.
What was this
Right.
published under? Just like some fuckwad blog or what?
No, I don't know. Yeah, it was fuckwadblog.com.
Fuckwadblog.com, eh?
My
Yeah.
favorite site.
I don't even want to say the name of what it was because then people will
Copy
go
it,
there and
JB in
they'll
the
think
morning.
that there's
Well,
gonna be
I would just like to encourage all of our viewers to
Traffic.
go there and ridicule John Anderson. I think that would be fun.
somehow. Former corrections officer. Yeah, it's nuts.
Some way.
Yeah. Is big marijuana inevitable, Al? You think?
Big marijuana? Well, I don't know. The way technology's going, everything's getting a little smaller, right?
Just
So,
potent. Yeah, you
so
want
I
it a lot
think
smaller.
I think they're.
What would it be if you had smaller marijuana? It'd be
Well,
like
you know,
easier to
speaking of small marijuana, I ran into Marco Bliss when we were in Vienna, and Marco is the guy that was talking about the Petri dishes.
Oh yes.
And they indeed are going to be making marijuana smaller. He's got a lab that's been built for him. He's done his first efficacy run, and it indeed works. So, yeah, there's going to be some seriously odd stuff coming out of Germany and Holland.
Huh,
You could say that
interesting.
at any period in history.
Well, no. I know, but literally growing algae in petri dishes and getting them to produce cannabinoids, harvesting those cannabinoids and then reconfiguring them in profiles. It's never been done before, and
Well,
it's really the cutting edge.
I hope it gets to a point where it gets sold to me.
I guarantee we'll get to try it.
Yeah, if the scientific research
I think
gets
big
to the
marijuana
point.
will be a reality in Alaska, Washington, and Oregon, where you can only grow 4 or 6 plants.
Big
Big marijuana
yeah,
there.
big marijuana's already, you know.
Fuck, dude. See again,
There's
they
guys
totally
that have
ignored the world.
1,000, 2,000 lamps burning.
Yeah, who do you
Oh
think
my
is
God.
big marijuana now? Think about it for a second. So that's how it works. Why don't you go just join their little club, and you'll find out how this all works, and get in the marijuana industry. Big marijuana, yeah, there could be, but they're going to have to grow good weed still. And they, at this point, they don't know how to. Big marijuana. And fucking people aren't growing weed right now. And apparently, upon legalization, for those who are continuing to grow it, they haven't even gone to look to see if there could be a better way to do it.
You okay?
Yes.
The Queen moaned. In some sort of painful type moan as
No, I
opposed to
banged
pleasure.
it right on this fucking
Oh,
corner.
yeah, the corner.
Pardon my language.
I'll have that corner removed for next show. It won't be there.
Sand it
Yeah.
down.
Because
sand it down. Oh my god.
you don't want it to be dangerous when you're under the seed desk. Right?
That's it. I'm out of here. See you guys later.
Thanks for coming.
Back under the
Drive
desk I
safe. You're the best. All right, well,
So here, you got a new show in the works you're planning.
I was thinking about one. I was thinking about one.
I really
Maybe
like
the chatters can let me
the
know what
idea
they
of the
think about
format.
the idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
the-
chatter. I can't wait. Yeah, tell them. What do you chatters
I
think of this
think-
idea?
This would be a great idea. I think bath time with Kush Queen. So I'm in a bubble bath, lots of bubbles, and I'm taking bung hoots.
See, I was thinking suds and buds.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
You can have it. It's yours.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yours.
Perfect.
Rewind. Okay, Suds and Buds will be my show. And it'll be awesome. I'll be in the bath.
Strains and drains.
Strains and drains. Wow. This week on Suds and Buds, strains and drains.
That's what I didn't think it was going to be that at all. I thought it was going to be you doing a show and I'd be in the bath. When I watched it. The viewers would all be in a bath.
Oh, see, we got
You have to be in a
Bath time.
bathtub to watch the
Bath time
show.
with
Time
Kush
with
Queen.
Kush Queen.
From under the
So
bubbles.
the show would be Saturday night, I guess.
From under the face cloth.
From under the
The possibilities.
Oh, man.
Chatters,
Okay.
what do you think? Were they on board with any of
Yeah.
that?
Do they love the idea or what?
Oddly enough.
Yeah, they're in.
Any dissenters? No, I wouldn't watch that. Anyone say that?
We banned all the dissent.
No.
yeah, no doubt.
Really?
There was only one.
I've had a bath every night since I heard about your idea.
I have baths almost every night now. I love them. They're so relaxing. I like candles. I either watch Sex and the City or I listen to Frank Sinatra.
No,
Sometimes
you should
I'll
be
have a bath.
saying those words in the same
What?
sex. In, and then you go. What?
Sex in the City, Sex in the City, Sex and the City, whatever.
All right.
You know, it's relaxing though. People should. I think people should take more baths. Because I used to not.
Sometimes I have
So I
sex.
liked my- I
Sometimes
liked my-
I have sex in the city and then I go have a bath
And listen to Frank Sinatra. Is that in there?
Why
at
you
all?
and pretend I'm Frank
should.
Sinatra.
I think he has a song title.
He does it.
Yeah.
Does it his way.
Oh man.
I think we're extra funny in this office.
I think so too.
I think it's because of the added,
Well, it's these curtains. They're hung like curtains.
yes, it's the added paranoia of the secondhand smoke too.
I think it's the added paranoia
Yes,
of being at the
that's
seed
exactly
desk.
What it is.
Do you have any
No, for real, It's
PTSD?
starting to freak me out.
Dude,
That weird gas leak.
Like being back behind the seed desk. Do you have any PTSD? Are you ever scared that it's like, you know,
no, but till we have
the cops are coming, man?
feminized CBD strains.
Oh, of course. Are they
No
autoflowered feminized CBDs?
PTSD.
We've got some ADHD.
The
We
pink
got some
ties
PTSD.
skunk.
Some pink tie skunk diesel. Sour diesel. PTSD.
PTSD. Yeah, so that's all I got.
Buds and suds. Suds and buds?
Suds and buds. Well,
Suds
you
and
don't want
buds
to
or buds and suds? Suds and buds.
you don't want to confuse it with a drinking show, though. Could be they think that you're just
Suds and buds
smoking
is like-
reefers and drinking pints.
No.
Suds and buds.
No.
Beers and joints.
Joint. No, another.
Welcome to Beers and Joints. Get in the fucking bathtub.
Oh man, no. It'll be an awesome show. I think.
Yes.
And we'll talk about really interesting stuff.
Bubble hash and the bubble bath.
Wow, yeah.
I won't just lay there in the bubble bath.
Oh.
Everyone's like, no, we don't want to watch it anymore.
Interesting stuff.
Halfway through, somebody's gonna come in with a cold hose, though, and
No. Oh, that will get rid of the bubbles.
There's going to
Not
be
cool.
cold hose on your show, too?
cold hose.
Cold hose and a warm bath.
Cold hose. That's
Next.
And buds.
You guys. Fuck's sakes.
that sounds like a good biker name.
No, but someone does have to feed me dabs. That's a fucking must.
Well, where does the lineup start? Just have a lineup and just different
I'll take
people.
applications. You can message me on
You
Facebook.
need like a...
Rogan will win it.
Well, no, you need a dude like in
Seth Rogen
tennis.
can come up
The
down
dude
here
that
anytime.
crouches by the net and
Serve
just
me some
runs and
dabs.
grabs the ball in tennis. You need one of those.
What's that?
You know the dude that like crouches by the net and then runs in tennis?
Yeah,
and-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you need one of those just to come and
A
and
dab
give you
boy.
a quick dab.
dab, exactly.
He'll be like, he'll run, give you a
Yeah,
dab, and
yeah,
fucking
exactly.
run
yeah.
off the run
What's
off.
that?
the
Seth Rogen's interested.
Yeah.
A dab
Please
boy.
apply at my Facebook. Yes.
Like a dab boy.
Yeah, a dab
or
boy.
or a dab
Or a dab
older,
girl.
Or a dab older man.
I'd offer my services, but I'm already the towel boy.
Yeah.
I think I got the best gig. I'm the water boy.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It
unrehearsed.
just goes on and on.
No, we've been rehearsing that
Yeah.
for like.
I have 7 more jokes, but I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's been enough. It's been enough.
Oh man, wow.
So,
What a great show. I've
Well,
had
it
a
was
really
fun.
good time today. Yeah.
and,
Yeah, it's a good one.
technically, it all pulled together.
It's because our third Charlie's Angels back.
Yeah. Yeah. Which angel would I be?
Oh God,
I
I don't
wanna be
know.
Lucy
Do they have
Liu.
names? I just thought they were Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they
I
really have
call
names,
Lucy
do they?
Liu.
Like Chloe Angel and like, do they really? I don't think so.
Sailor Mercury.
Yeah.
Sailor Mercury.
Sailor Mars. That's my favorite.
Oh my god. Really, eh?
Sorry.
We've digressed to Sailor Moon.
Oh my God.
two,
I'm double jointed.
two reefers at once. You know why they call it a reefer? Anyone? Anyone at all?
No.
Anyone in the
No,
chat?
why marijuana man?
Because you haul on it,
No.
and you got to haul a reefer.
Because you got a reef on it?
No.
Because you smoke it in the back of your truck.
No.
Because it's a reefer.
Yeah. No nautical term. When you pull up the sails, it's called reefing the sails. They roll them up.
No shit.
No shit. Looks
No
just like
shit.
a reefer.
Of course it's reason. Yeah. Wow.
Huh.
Ah.
And you thought you wouldn't learn anything today. Eh?
No, I knew I was coming here to learn
Where's
something.
No,
the-
I learned
I was
something
actually
already,
expecting
but I
it.
forget what it was that I learned. Oh yeah, it was pull it. Snap and pull.
Um,
with
a,
with the wax.
a good
So
rule
that it
of
doesn't get stuck all over.
a good rule of
Holy fuck, I totally
nowhere
walked
to-
snap and
right
pull.
into that
Where do you
one.
go?
I walked
Just
into
like
that
that.
one head
From
first.
under the seat desk.
There's nowhere to go.
Okay,
From under
anyways.
pulling it.
Oh, that was Kush Queen for you guys.
Well, just remember, you viewers, to pull snap with your wax from now on.
it's a nifty
You want to
little
be like
trick.
Kush Queen. All right. Well, thanks to Jer for pulling this together. Thanks to Dylan for getting us so fucking stoned.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything.
No. Nothing to say?
Thanks to Annette for sitting there and enjoying our jokes.
Right? I heard her laughing.
She laughed.
She
Oh,
liked
well,
them.
Yeah, we were playing right to her because
Yeah.
she was the only.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kush,
Yay.
Kush Queen for being in between,
Yay. Glad to be here as
all
always.
mic'd up and in the house.
I don't know where that came from, but all right, that's just what I felt was appropriate in that moment.
And Al, the alchemist, always glad your mic was working today.
Yeah,
Finally
you know,
turned that
finally.
thing on.
Like,
Finally.
Fuck,
Thanks,
holy
Jer.
shit.
Can you sing us a falsetto piece?
Something. To
Something
sing
alto?
us out.
Yes, please.
No.
No.
Wait.
No.
Nice.
Not bad, yeah.
That was
can tell that
the
he's been
negative song.
Working on it.
Yes.
Nice. Hang
Ah,
on.
well written too. I saw it. All right. Thanks to all you chatters for chatting. Didn't get to see one of you today. Sorry, dudes.
We'll
Sorry.
fix that and have that.
Yeah,
Good to
we'll
go
be
for
ahead
next
of the
week.
curve.
Yeah.
I
next
heard the
time.
monkeys are coming back next week. They're out of money. They're out of dope.
Yeah, I heard. But
They've got nothing left to do but
No.
go
Jim
home.
Jim's got a
Oh,
broken
wow.
leg.
well, I'll be straight with you. I sent them some money. They're gonna go to Bogota.
Don't.
They're
Why
going
did
to
you
Bogota.
do that? Oh, no. Oh, man.
Holly Weeds like the show. Stay high nets at peace. Everybody else loves it.
Nice.
Wicked.
Ciao, ciao.
Well, we'll come up with other fun things to do. We're going to be Instagramming too.
That's right.
Somehow along the way next time.
Oh, yes. I Instagrammed a picture of the
Vancouver Seed Bank Instagram. Check that out.
Vancouver Seed Bank should have done one.
Yes.
Where is it?
From this machine right here.
yeah.
Instagramming's
Do it
fun
right
until
now.
like you
Jer
got
should do it,
1,000
though.
followers and
He's
it
over
costs you a
there.
kilo every time.
How does this phone work?
It's no fun.
I'm an iPhone user.
I did. I just
Oh, it doesn't work?
No, it does.
Only iPhones work. All right. Well, thanks
Thing.
for all you viewers for viewing.
You guys got fancy phones, man.
Yeah, dude.
Here, Jared, take a picture from the Seed Bank phone.
It's the space age.
We'll Instagram it.
And Instagram it. Yeah.
Gram it for the Instas.
There's a gram. All right. Well, look for that Instagram near you.
Cool.
Coming to an Instagram near you.
It's going to take a while
Yeah.
to put it up on Instagram.
It's gonna take a little
That's why I
bit to
told
wait
Jared
out.
to do it, because he's really good. He's fast.
Who's got this kind of time? Should be there now, and I want to see how many likes it has. Quick.
See, you're addicted now. You see what happens?
Yeah.
Sucks you in.
I want you to teach me.
I will.
Take me
I'll
under
teach you
your
everything
wing.
you need to know.
Okay.
I'm good with that
All right.
shit.
All right. Well, I'm Marijuana Man. This is been from under the seed desk. Peace and pot. There's Jody. Yeah.
Crashing the party. in the very
Yeah.
last
Hi,
quarter.
sorry. Hello. I'm gonna go get fresh bowl.
That was the voice of Jody Emery.
Are we offline now? We're good?
No.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week. Now we're offline. Thanks for coming. See you next time.
Bye bye.